sick again over the weekend. It was crazy. I had a little bit of a cold. It wasn't that bad. It's like third one in a row. I've never had this happen to me before. I had like 3 different viruses, it seems like, within the past, what was it, the last month? Remember, I had those 2.5 weeks off because my truck was getting fixed in the body shop, right? As soon as I got home, I got a cold. A common cold, whatever. Got over it. Like 2 days later, I caught a flu. And I was sick for the rest of my 2 weeks with that, trying to recover from it. It started off with, aches and pains, the sweats. And then it turned into a very sore throat, like a very, very sore throat. And then I recovered from that. That took a while. So that was like 2 weeks worth of being sick there. And then I was good for about a week. And then I came home again and I caught another cold. This one wasn't even as bad as the first one. This one was just, it was weird because only on this side of my face. So this eye was all like irritated. My sinuses on this side were all irritated. So it went up into my eye there. Didn't have a sore throat or anything. I thought that I might be developing that, but I seem to be through it now. We'll see. It's gonna be fine, but this is wild. Is this what having a kid is like? So I'm loading up in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm going a little further north in Manitoba to a town called Winnipeg. It's about 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours, 7.5 hours, somewhere in there, north of Winnipeg here. So it'll be a full day drive there. I should be getting unloaded today yet. They unload there pretty late from what I hear, but I shouldn't be there. I should be there probably like around like before supper time for sure. But we'll get this unloaded and then I have a reload there. That's coming right back here. That's the plan. So I'm glad to be feeling better today, but that's why I haven't been posting as many videos in this last little while. I've just been sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I mean? They told me that once you have kids, they're little germ factories and that you might get sick a little more often. Well, you don't say. I can't blame him. I don't know. It's probably just bad luck. Off we go towards the north. It's going to be about 8 hours going up there. Just under 500 miles. But like I said, I'm likely to get unloaded today yet. Likely. Hopefully that still works out. Should get there at a decent time. We'll see. Do my best here. So I gotta find some fuel before we go up there. There are no fuel stops for me between here and Winnipeg, as far as I know. I'm going to stop and take a look yet, but I'm going to have fuel here in Winnipeg. We're just outside the city on McGillivray facing west. I'm going to go to the west perimeter and start heading north. Highway 6 is always fun. Lots of bugs. And now lots of construction. Waiting for the highway to open up. They got it closed down here for a bit. Not too sure what they're doing. It looks like construction. So Highway 6, those of you who've been following me for a while, or those of you who live in Manitoba, you know Highway 6 is like the highway going to northern Manitoba. Up to Thompson and beyond. It's a 2-lane highway. Not much traffic up here. There's not much up here at all. Not much going on. A lot of hydroelectricity dams. Like all of our power from that we enjoy in southern Manitoba comes from up here. It's all hydroelectricity. It comes from a lot on the Nelson River. And I don't even have much on my trailer right now. I have 2 crates. That's the whole load, full load. So we dropped that off there. I did talk to them already. We're gonna drop it off there. Same place, we're gonna reload some stuff going back to right where we came from. And we're gonna get that done today yet. I talked to him, so he's gonna be there pretty late. So he should have lots of time to get me unloaded. Plus the sun is up in the sky till like 10 o'clock at this time of year. So people tend to work a little longer. I do the same thing myself too, especially when I'm at home. I end up like doing chores and yard work. Or even just sitting outside in the yard till like 10 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden I look at the time, I'm like, what time is it? Why am I so tired? Like, oh wow, it's nighttime already. The sun is just still in the sky. That's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. anyway, we're just gonna wait to get through this traffic mess here and then continue on our way north. I hope that they aren't putting gravel on the road. Oh, I hate it when I just got a new windshield. I just got a new windshield. You know, they'll put gravel down on the highway and they'll wait for the cars to pack it down, right? It's a cheap way of fixing the roads. And then they'll just trust that everybody will slow down when they meet oncoming traffic, right? People don't slow down. Some people do, some don't. And then you get stone chips all over your windshield, all over your paint. My hood has just freshly been painted as well. Let's hope it's not that. So it's our turn to go through here. And guess what? Loose gravel ahead. At least we're going slow here, and it's like they're just having one-lane traffic. Hopefully that this will be the worst of it. Oh my, what do they got here? Big bump. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I guess you got to repair the highways one way or another, eh? I wonder if they're fixing the highway north of Grand Rapids too. We're gonna find out. That was awful. Last time I went up there, it was just the worst. Look at this, eh? They got everything just piled right up on the road. What are they doing? Are they like expanding the ditches and the shoulders or something? Maybe they're building a passing lane here or something. Kind of looks like it, eh? Like, look at this. Looks like they're expanding it off to our right here. For how long this goes on for. Look at that. That'd be fun to drive one of those bulldozers off to the left. Just to do that all day. Nice air-conditioned cab. That'd be fun. I want to push some dirt around. Oh, we got some signs coming up here again. Loose gravel ahead. These are just little patches, right? It's not the whole thing. Looks like we're pretty much at the end of it here. You guys know what I'm talking about though, right? When they put the loose gravel on the highway. They do that in Saskatchewan every year. Just destroys people's paint, destroys people's windshields, and of course, they won't pay to replace any of that or get your vehicle ready. Of course they won't. They should be held responsible. If you're putting loose rocks on a highway, any damage to any vehicle should be covered by insurance. It's not like we chose for you to put that on the road, right? I know you say slow down for traffic. Well, I slow down for traffic. The other traffic doesn't slow down for me. And I've still got to pay out of pocket to repair my paint job and my windshield. That's not fair. Lovely, lovely. Yes. Oh, yes. Nice. Very nice. Okay, there's the speed limit sign coming up. We can get back to highway speed. Hopefully that means the gravel parts are over. Nice. Wait till you get to the sign. Don't jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. All right, 100. Okay, let's get out of here. At least they're fixing it, right? At least they're fixing it. and just 2 crates. They're 2 tall crates. That's it. I have more freight going back, so I think this is just to get me up there, and then have a bigger load coming back from the same place. It's pretty windy up here. About half hour, 45 minutes from the turnoff where the 6 sort of turns towards Thompson. And then I've got to go up to Highway 373, which will take me down towards Winnipeg in Manitoba. I'm gonna have to be careful as I get a little bit further north here. There are some wildfires burning, and they're out of control still. I'm keeping a close eye on all the reports and everything. That's one of the reasons I stopped here, just to check on them. So far it looks like everything's still open. We'll probably see some smoke in the sky, maybe even quite a bit. However, the place that I'm delivering to and picking up from is across the lake from where the fire is. It's a pretty big lake in between us, but some of that smoke has been drifting that way. There's also even bigger wildfires burning behind us that way, west in Saskatchewan. So that smoke has been coming around this way as well too. So it looks like I'm gonna be able to get in and out in a pocket of fresh-ish air by just looking at the smoke forecast. We have that here up in Canada. There's a smoke forecast. You can see all the smoke is sort of around Winnipeg right now. I'm gonna get there in about 2 hours. And at that time, it's supposed to thin out and then almost completely clear up overnight, and then come back with a vengeance tomorrow around noon or so. So we're gonna be long out of here by then. So I think we're getting lucky, fingers crossed. We're gonna sneak in there with minimal smoke and sneak out. Obviously, we're gonna keep our eyes on everything, and if there's any roadblocks or RCMP blocking the roads, we can't deliver them. Then we won't be able to go in, but hopefully we won't have any issues and we can get working without any delays. A lot of wildfires burning up here again. It's every summer already, right? It's human caused, if you're wondering. It was deemed already. I could see it on the Manitoba Wildfires update page. Every single fire burning right now caused by humans. Careless humans. So thanks a lot, guys. Pay attention to what you're doing. Beautiful up here though. Just peaceful. I was also warned by another driver who was up here a few days ago that there were half a dozen bears on the road, or by the road close to Winnipeg. So when I get there, I'm supposed to just, you know, keep my wits about me and just pay attention. There was a bunch of cubs with them, and I've said it before, if you see a bunch of bear cubs, don't go pet them. They look cute like puppies. They're not puppies. Don't pet them. Their mamas don't like that at all. It's a good way to end up dead. The problem is that the driver who was talking to me, he's one of ours as well, he saw that there was someone pulled over on the side of the road that was feeding them. Now, if you don't know much about bears, it's very illegal to feed bears, especially on the side of a road, a public road, where, you know, humans transit normally. Very illegal for a good reason, because now I'm gonna go up there today, and there's a good chance when those bears see me roll up there and park nearby there, they're gonna think I have food too, and they're gonna come wandering up to my truck to see if I have food, because the last human they saw, or, you know, that human, maybe not the last one, but, you know, that human they saw last week, he had food and it was very good. So maybe this one will have food, and then they'll bring their cubs with. And, you know, if I'm not paying attention, I turn around and I don't see a cub by my feet and I trip over one of their cubs, Mama Bear is gonna think I'm attacking the cub. And then what do you think Mama Bear is gonna do? I have to admit though, that'd make one great vlog if I can get it on film. I'll see what I can do. See what I can do. Well, I can't really zoom in with this camera, but you'll see right over there, the RCMP have blocked off Manitoba 373 going towards Winnipeg. And they haven't updated it on 511 Manitoba, the road app. We'll see if they've done it now, because I just checked it not too long ago there when we had stopped, and it said it was still open. So now, oh yeah, now it says it's closed. Now it says it's closed. It would have been nice if they would have said that before, right? Before I got here. But it was open before. Yep, so it was closed as of 5:26 p.m. It is now 5:59 p.m. 6 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to update the load gods back home in the office. Let them know what's going on, why I'm sitting still, and I'll notify the customer in Winnipeg. Let them know that I ain't going anywhere. And then I'm going to go talk to the good police officers over there. See if they know anything. I'm kind of guessing they're probably not going to know anything. I'm going to ask, like, do you know how long this is going to take until we can go? And they're probably going to say something like, that depends on the weather. They're not going to know. But I'm going to go there and do my due diligence anyways and see if there's like maybe it's like a temporary thing. Maybe they're like, well, we're going to close it for the next, hour or two, and then we may reopen it once the winds are supposed to change. I don't know. But, we'll see what he has to say. Roads closed due to wildfires. Okay, so I went to go talk to the officers there, and they have no idea. It's up to the conservation officers to make that call when the road gets opened. But they did tell me don't expect it to open anytime soon. It could be a few days. The fire has jumped the road, and it's on both sides of the road right now, and visibility is at near zero. Just down the road from here, actually. So 50 miles or 80 kilometers that way is where my delivery point is. I've come 500 miles to get here, like 800 kilometers. And I'm that close. And I'm upwind from the fires right now, so the fire is pushing, the wind is pushing the smoke away from me. But there's a fire, I guess probably about 30, 40 miles away from here on both sides of the road, and I called the customer that's down the road there as well, and he said, yeah, it's bad. We can't see across the street. It's like so bad. So obviously they closed the road, and it could be middle of the night that they open the road. It could be tomorrow. Could be in a few days. But they said don't expect it to open anytime soon. It'll probably be a few days because they'll have to do cleanup after because of the fire. And because of the wind forecast and whatnot, it looks like it's and it's out of control right now too. They don't have it under control yet. I'm surprised I haven't seen any water bombers going over here yet, but yeah. This is Western Canada in the summertime now, I guess. Not just construction season, it's forest fire season.
Continue on this road for 30 kilometers.
No, Karen. What we're going to do is we're just going to go turn ourselves around and go back home. I've only got 4.5 hours approximately left on my logbook, so I'm not going to make it all the way back. I'll make it a little over halfway. We'll see where we get to, and then we'll reassess everything in the morning before I start rolling again. But that's my direction. My direction is to go back. So let's go back where we came from. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Back to home we go. Came up here for no reason. Well, it was a nice sightseeing tour. I got a couple of bugs on my windshield, a couple of friends I made while I was up here. I'm gonna take them home with me. I ended up here at St. Martin Junction. I ran out of hours. I had to stop. So, it was a day, it gave me something to do. Feels weird because we didn't really get anything done. Because I came all the way up here. And then I couldn't deliver, so I'm going all the way back down there. These wildfires must be pretty crazy. I thought I would see more smoke. I thought I would see like some of the fire, whatnot, from the road here, but nothing. Like there was no sign at all that there was fires burning anywhere around me. I guess the wind was carrying all of the smoke directly away from me all day. Because I was like 30 miles away from these huge wildfires that are out of control. I couldn't see any smoke in the sky. Nothing. Strange, right? And they had the whole road closed down, and they said that the fire was hopping over the road. They couldn't let traffic go through there, and they don't know how long it's going to be. It could be like overnight. It could be a few days. So they just told me to head back home. They're going to attempt delivery once conditions improve. Might be me bringing it up again. Might be someone else. I'm thinking they're probably going to send me back. Once I get back tomorrow, they'll probably just send me out on something else just to keep my wheels moving, right? So that I'm not waiting for a wildfire. I don't have any control over that, and I'm not sitting around waiting for it either. I need money. I need stuff to do. I need a load to haul that I can actually deliver. I'm guessing that's what tomorrow's going to be all about. But I wish I could have some footage for you, though. That would have been cool, right? I thought for sure, man, this is going to be a great vlog. I'm going to have all this footage of all these wildfires. I saw nothing. Sorry, guys. It is what it is. I gotta go to bed though, I'm really tired, so thanks for watching today. Don't forget to subscribe. Tune in tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Who knows? You never know till it happens, right? So, I'm Trucker Josh. I make videos every day. I hope to see you back here tomorrow.